All right, guys, so the first thing that you're going to need is some sausage. I like the hot Italian sausage. You can do regular sausage if you want, but I think that it definitely gives it a kick, and you should definitely get some Italian sausage. This cost me about $3. I think it was $2.99 to be exact. We also have some fresh garlic. That's about $1.50, I want to say. We have an onion, some potatoes, kale. I got frozen kale because I was too, lazy to go look in the fresh aisle. I would always, tell you guys to go ahead and get fresh. But if you can't find fresh, the frozen kale will work just fine. This was, I want to say, about $1 a bag. We also have some heavy whipping cream. I got this from Aldi's, and that was $1.15. Parmesan cheese. This is optional. You don't really need this, but cheese makes everything better. So this was, I want to say, it was $1.99 at Aldi's. For the seasonings, I like to season. So I got some crushed red peppers because we want it to be super spicy. At least I want mine to be spicy. Some cayenne pepper, Italian seasoning, black pepper, garlic powder, and you guys know that I always, season way more than that. I'm going to put some salt in there as well. And any other seasoning I put in there, I'll be sure to, put it in the description or let you guys know. So once again, we got garlic, onion, potatoes, kale, sausage, heavy whipping cream, Parmesan cheese, seasonings, and my husband just went to the store to get me some chicken broth because I used it all in my collard greens this weekend and I forgot. So make sure you guys have 1 carton at least of chicken broth, and if not, definitely 2 cartons of the 32-ounce, I believe, chicken broth. So this is how I diced up the onion and the garlic. I will be the first to say my knife skills are not the best. So if you can get it more fine than this, go ahead and do that. As you can see, I have the garlic here. This is fresh garlic just from Aldi's. I guess it's not as fresh as it could be, but it's fresh garlic. And I diced up the onions once again. Now I'm going to go ahead and slice the potatoes, and I want them to be circular. So the potatoes we want in this shape, and we want them about this thick, so which isn't very thick at all because we don't want them to take hours to cook. And then I just place them into a bowl of water so we can get all the nasty stuff off of them. Cold water. Next, you're gonna take your sausage and you're gonna, if it comes like this already, you're gonna take it, you're gonna squeeze it like that so it comes out of its casing. We want to get rid of this casing. We don't want that in the soup. And then we'll chop this Italian sausage up. Oil in the pan, as you can see. You probably hear my son upstairs. He doesn't want to get a shower. But got a little bit of oil in the pan. Got the heat on a 7. Then I'm going to take this sausage that we crumbled up, took it out the casing, put it right into the pan. So you want to go ahead and, as it's cooking, keep chopping it up because you don't want huge pieces of sausage in the soup. Once that is cooked or almost all the way cooked, you want to go ahead and add in your vegetables. Now you're going to add in your chicken broth. I made the mistake of putting a little bit too much chicken broth. I usually only do 1 32-ounce carton, but I wanted it to be extra brothy. I had to do a voiceover because this man seemed to not be able to stop talking, but he was supporting me, so I won't knock him. But you can use 1 32-ounce carton or just 2. So now I'm adding in my potatoes that sat in the cold water. The reason I put them in the cold water is so that they didn't cook at all, but I also wanted to get off any type of grime or dirt or anything that they had on them. So now I'm putting in my potatoes, and then I'm going to cover this and cook it for about 8 minutes. So once your potatoes are boiling and they have cooked for about 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes, you want to see if they're fork tender, and they are. So now you can go ahead and add in your kale. And we're going to add in our heavy whipping cream and our seasonings in a little bit. So as you can see, we have the potatoes and the kale boiling. So now we're going to go ahead and add in our heavy whipping cream. As you can see, this is packed to the rim. So hopefully we can get most of this in there. And then it's time to season. All right, so she's a little angry. I'm going to try to turn her down now. But I have went in and I have seasoned with cayenne pepper, crushed red pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, some Creole seasoning, salt, pepper, and I think I said onion powder and garlic powder. So that's what I've seasoned with as of now. I'm going to go ahead and add in a couple handfuls of Parmesan cheese. Once again, this is optional. You don't need to do this. And now she is all done. As you can see the coloring, you can see the kale, the potatoes, you can see everything has just came together. I guarantee you will enjoy this. My only advice is that if you are feeding just yourself, maybe just use 1 carton of chicken broth. If you like your soup extra brothy, if that's even a word, go ahead and use 2 32-ounce cartons of chicken broth. It's totally up to you. If you want to see more food like this, quick meals, and just all around good food, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We would certainly appreciate it. And once again, thank you for watching.